The BALMAIN blazer, is it still cool? Is it still in? This was a really major thing to own a couple of years ago, and the question is it still worth it? Hey everyone, welcome to another video. We're going to be talking about the BALMAIN blazer today. Do we think it's still worth it? If you bought one back when the hype was up, as did I, is it still worth you owning? Is it still a good thing to have in the wardrobe? Maybe at the time you didn't get into it, but later on, even now, it's still in your mind. You're thinking, should I buy it? Is it a good investment piece? Personally, I think yes. And I'm going to talk about the reason why I think it's a good investment, but also why you should never pay full price for it, because that is a thing as well. And I have got 3 of these now, and I have not paid full price for any of them, and I wouldn't. And I do have a coupon code that I'm going to share with you in this, because in this video I've basically bought loads of things that had between 30 and 40% off, and I'm going to try them all on. I want to do the do I keep or do I return game with you, where you can tell me what you think in the comments. But the BALMAIN blazer is very much part of it because the coupon code works on this brand. So what do we think of them? I'm going to start by putting this on because really you have to see it on. It's a very good item. So here we go. I'll just back up a bit so that you can see. But this is the infamous BALMAIN blazer. As I say, I bought 3 in different colours. This is one of my favourites. I do have it in the navy, and the navy I wear more than anything. But I am showing you this because I want to demonstrate why actually you don't even need to go for the navy blue or the classic black if you want something that looks quite fresh and quite cool. You can totally pick a colour depending on your personal style. Your personal style might mean that you only would wear the black, for example, and that's obviously fine. But you often find that the best discounts you can get are on some of the colour variants. And just because they're in a colour that isn't the classic black, don't automatically assume that they're to be written off and they're not worth it. So the first that I've seen that the discount works on is this, which is in like a really pale grey tone, which is another reason why I showed you my lilac version. This is quite old now. This is probably from like 2017 or something, but I wear them a lot, but they look really good. They wear really well. The other thing I would say, here's a green version, by the way, and you might be thinking, oh, I'm not sure about green, but I actually bought a Dior blazer in this same colour from Dior in 2019, and I found that it's one of my most worn items, particularly if you normally wear black. When you wear this green over the top of like black trousers or a black dress, black top, it breaks it up, but you still feel like you're wearing your dark colour, which is something that you feel comfortable with, but it just adds like a bit of colour, but it's not like a lime green or something. So I really think that this is another really good one to go with. You know how I was saying that I would never pay full price? I think they're nice, but I wouldn't pay full price for them. They're now nearly over £2,000, and although it's a great jacket, I would never pay £2,000 for it. You can. One of them, I've got one in like a brick red, and that I got for 50% off. My navy blue one, I remember getting that for 30% off, and as I say, the ones I'm showing you here are between 30 and 40%. So they're regular retail price. They're nice, but I don't think they're necessarily worth you spending that much money on. I would always say to try and find one with a discount on. And as I say, you pretty much normally can from time to time. You don't normally even have to work that hard to try and find anything. So in this game of do I keep or do I return, I'm going to start off with some items that I have already taken the labels off and I've kept. But I'm coming back to you and showing them again now because one item you haven't seen, but also all of these items also work with the 40%. So for example, my top, for example, this is like a woolen jumper. I know a lot of you, when I showed you this last time, liked it, but from a price point of view, it wasn't accessible, and I didn't pay full price for it. This is, I can't remember how much this was, but I would never have paid full price. I got 40% off this, and you can get 40% off again with the coupon code. And the other item, and I love the way it clashes with the pink, this is the whole reason why I got it. This is a Jacquemus bag, and some of you might remember as well, last time I did one of these videos, I bought the larger size in black, and I said to you, oh, I'm gonna also order it in this size with the curled up handle in lilac. And I ended up returning both of them and instead getting it in this. There it does not look the actual true colour. It's actually a pistachio green. It looks really bright, vivid green actually on the camera that I'm seeing there, but it's not. So this I decided to keep. Fits all of my stuff. I love the way it looks. It's so cute. And with most of the colours are included in the discount as well. So if you've had your eye on this bag, I would kind of say to hurry up, because I was looking at the pale blue version in the large size and that's sold out really quickly. The black version's sold out now. I think the lilac is still in stock. They do still have some stock, but the colours are dwindling. I've just backed up to show you, this is the outfit with the bag. The sneakers, I will also link to these because I think they are still available and they were also included in the discount. And if you like that simple look of black sneakers with a white sole, but you don't want to go for like an Adidas or a Nike or a Nike, then these are quite nice alternative. And yeah, with the bag there in green. Now for the next item, and I've just changed my top because I'm going to wear it with what I'm about to show you. This top is really old. I think I must have got this in 2010, I think, from, I don't know where, has it got it written on it? Armani Exchange is where it's from. Anyway, the next item I'm not so sure about. I haven't tried it on, I could be totally wrong. I didn't pick this, my husband did. It is a blazer jacket in houndstooth, and I don't know, we'll give it a try and then you can tell me, do we keep or do we return? I'm actually going to take it all back. I don't mind this, I think it's quite nice. What do you think though? I will never know until I see it back in the edit. But what do you think? It's like quite loose fitting. And I think if you had the sleeves rolled up on it. It was so weird. I was online shopping on my phone in the kitchen a couple of weeks ago when I ordered all this. And my husband was behind me and he was like, that jacket's really nice, you should get that. And I was like, nah, it's not very me. And he was like, no, try it. So I'm trying it. Let me have a look in this mirror. It is actually okay. So do I keep or return? Do I take off the tags? What do you think I should do? Would you keep it? Would you return it? I like it with the sneakers and I do like it with the bag. Just adds a bit of colour, doesn't it? And for any of you who wanted to see this jumper worn, this is it on. This is the one that I was mentioning. I think it does come in a few different colours, but this is the one that is 50% off at the moment. I'm really hoping, sometimes when I do these videos, you guys will say to me, oh, I'm in a different country and that discount doesn't apply. I really hope that this discount just applies for everyone. But yes, this is it. And here is a close-up of the sneakers for any of you who wanted to have a look at those. Quite like the back of these with where it's got plastic crystals. This is the dress. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it until I actually get to watch it back, and the screen that I'm looking at is like this big, so I can't see. But yeah, this is it. It is meant to go. They've put it with a shirt, and the picture of the model on the website wearing it with the shirt looks good, but I already feel like it's going to look quite schoolgirl with the shirt, definitely. It's kind of like a grey wool material. I look like I'm at school. I definitely do not like this. It looked amazing on the model on the website, but on me, I'm not feeling it at all. But in summary, the Balmain blazer, still definitely worth it. If you can get it for a discount, even better. I would say don't, I mean, it depends on you, you know. I personally wouldn't buy it full price. I think £2,000 is now too much money for it. I think when it was like up to around £1,700, it was okay. But once it exceeded that for me, it just reached a point of like, no, I wouldn't actually spend that money, particularly when you can get these discounts from time to time. So that's just my thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this, just hanging out and having a laugh at this ridiculous outfit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.